Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is staying in Toronto, and the Blue Jays just made sure of it with a historic 14-year, $500 million contract. It's a deal that doesn't include deferrals and ensures Guerrero earns every penny before his 40th birthday. It also marks the end of a long back-and-forth between team and player, one that threatened to fracture during spring training but ultimately resulted in one of the biggest contracts in baseball history. At 26, Guerrero was approaching free agency at the perfect age for a massive payday, following in the footsteps of stars like Bryce Harper and Juan Soto. Though his resume includes only one truly MVP-level season back in 2021, when he hit 48 homers, his resurgence this year proved that version of Vlad is still alive. He's launched 30 homers, cut down on strikeouts, and returned to elite production with a .940 OPS, mirroring his peak. The Jays watched as Ohtani spurned their overtures and Soto slipped through their fingers, choosing instead to lock in the superstar they already had. It wasn't just a baseball decision, it was a franchise-defining one. Guerrero didn't demand Soto money, but he knew his worth. After a tense start to negotiations, where the team floated ideas of shared risk and long-term sustainability, Guerrero stood firm. That conviction paid off. This isn't just about one player. It's a signal that not all stars will end up in New York or Los Angeles. That big market gravity, while real, isn't absolute. Vlad's decision to stay long-term in Toronto reshapes that narrative. It shows that teams outside the coastal elite can still build around a generational talent, if they're willing to pay. Other players are making different choices. Jackson Merrill locked in 9 years in San Diego at 21. Christian Campbell took early money in Boston before even fully launching his career. But Guerrero's deal is the ultimate power move, betting on himself, proving his value, and staying where he's already beloved. Not every small market team can match Toronto's resources, but many haven't even tried. Locking up talent early can create not just wins, but loyalty, identity, and long-term fan engagement. Guerrero's commitment offers a blueprint. If you develop a superstar, make sure he wants to stay. In the end, Guerrero and the Blue Jays found a way. Spring training tension gave way to a franchise-defining pact, and Toronto now has its face of the future locked in. For Blue Jays fans, this is more than a win, it's a promise.